Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown. Today I want to talk about the Raptors defense in their 90-83 win over the Orlando Magic. After this game, the Raptors have a defensive rating of 102.1, which is tied for first in the league. In this one, the Raptors held the Magic to 34.6 field goal percentage for the game, 30.2% in the second half. They forced 22 turnovers this game. They were absolutely stellar on defense. Let's get into it. On this play, as Markelle Fultz brings the ball up the court, he exposes it, and something Fred is really great at is taking away any bit of space you have. So if you expose the ball like this, there's no chance to recover. He's taking it the other way. Here, as Fultz goes off the screen, he gets a step on Fred, but he doesn't get his body into Fred at all. He doesn't put him in jail on his backside. And that allows VanVleet to creep up and get the steal. And you just need to protect the ball better than that when you're matched up with Fred VanVleet. Now the Raptors in a zone, and Pascal gaps Aminu, who's not a great offensive player. He kicks it out to the top, and then the Magic go back to Aminu against Siakam. Siakam almost forces the turnover. And then as Aminu tries to pass it, Terrence Davis tips it away. The Raptors go down the other way. Davis misses the shot, but Rondé's there to clean it up. Beautiful behind the back pass to Pascal Siakam. The Raptors getting a steal and taking it the other way for easy points, and that would happen again and again in this game. Now as Augustine brings it up, Terrence Ross comes off a screen, puts it up, but Boucher is there on the nice closeout. Here OG does a nice job negotiating two screens, then Boucher does a great job moving laterally to stay with Bamba. Rondé pokes it away on the handoff, and the Raptors take it the other way. Norm has a nice finish with the left. And look at Chris Boucher moving laterally here. That's great footwork for a big man on the perimeter. Here, OG picks up DJ Augustine at half court, and because of his ball pressure and Norm's ball denial defense, Fournier winds up catching the ball almost at half court. As Bamba comes to set the screen, Norm has really great ball pressure, forces him toward the sideline, then Boucher springs the trap on him. Fournier gets it over the top, and Aminu goes at Siakam, who turns him away. Bamba gets called for the travel on the rebound. Everybody getting involved on the defensive end. Here, OG gets a bit too tight on Augustine, who blows by him, takes it to the lane, and kicks it out. But as that pass is in motion, Chris Boucher is already on his way to the three-point line, gets up for the big challenge, and it can be tough to shoot over Chris Boucher. OG's ball pressure in this game is unbelievable. He knows he can stay with Aaron Gordon step for step, so he doesn't give him any room. Then he switches out on Fournier, does the exact same thing to him. Fournier tosses off a pass as he's falling down. Bamba shoots it with the shot clock running down. And that entire shot clock was basically eaten up by OG Anunoby's incredible one-on-one defense. This play is supposed to be a backdoor give and go for Fultz and Augustine, but as Fultz starts to cut, Norm reads the play with great anticipation, gets back, gets the steal. Nice work by Norm. Here, as Augustine comes off the pick, watch how he gets his body into Fred. That's what I was saying Fultz should do earlier. Gasol does a nice job stepping up to DJ, and Fred gets back into the play to poke the ball off Khem Birch's leg and force the turnover. Good recovery by Fred. Now OG gets picked off on a screen, but as he gets back into the play, he just takes the ball from Fultz. That's beautiful defense. He has such great hands. On this one, Fultz has a nice little spin move protecting the ball, but Gasol steps up to stop the shot. Then Aaron Gordon goes at OG in the post. OG gets low, gives him a good battle, and then as Aaron Gordon tries to turn, OG gets straight up, does a nice job contesting the shot, making it difficult. Siakam's there too with the help, and that's good team defense. Now some pretty good ball pressure up top, but then Fournier does a nice job of splitting the defense, but Fred is there on the backside to get his hand on the ball, make the pass difficult. It goes out of bounds. That's yet another turnover. And now some nice ball pressure up top from Fred and then Siakam. Then Gasol and Siakam switch. Now Aaron Gordon tries to go at Fred VanVleet, and Fred uses his great hands to poke the ball away. Fred was an absolute menace on defense. This play starts with a nice moment of ball denial from OG. The Magic send it to the other side, and then as Fultz comes off the screen, Pascal Siakam slides over, pokes it away, and that's another Fultz turnover, just being a little too cavalier with the ball. Here's some nice perimeter pressure. First Fred on Fultz, then OG on Aaron Gordon. Then Norm gets up on T. Ross, and as Marc Gasol comes over with the double, Ross tries to throw the pass to Khem Birch, who bumbles it. The ball squirts loose, and by the time the Magic can recover it, they're almost out of time. Isaac has to jack up a three. Nice scrambling by the Raptors. Here, as Ross catches the ball, check out Marc Gasol with his hands up nice and high. If he doesn't have his hands up, then Ross can throw that pass over the top, and Khem Birch and Jonathan Isaac have a 2-on-1 against OG. Gasol's defense gives the Raptors time to recover, and as Isaac puts it on the deck, Gasol slides back under the basket. Isaac passes it out right into Norm's hands, and Norm takes it the other way. Nice play from Norm, who had his career high 33 points in this game. Here, a little two-man game with Augustine and Bamba. Doesn't go anywhere, and then as Augustine tries to backdoor Fred, Fred does a nice job of getting his hand into the passing lane, poking it away. Raptors come up with it, and they're going the other way. Now, as Isaac gets the ball at the top of the arc, he tries to go at Siakam, but as he tries to spin, his dribble's a little too high, and Fred VanVleet is there to invade his space, take the ball, send it the other way, and Norm finishes in transition. Incredible help defense by Fred there. This is just another incredible play by OG Anunoby. Fournier's just trying to do a simple crossover, but because OG has the foot speed to get so tight on dudes, there's just no margin for error. Now in transition, the ball gets to Fournier in the corner. Fred jumps but maintains control, gets back in position, and then a nice bit of ball denial before Aminu throws the pass and Fred just intercepts it. Fred has some of the best ball denial defense in the league. You can ask Steph Curry about that. Now the Magic run a nifty little play to pull Chris Boucher away from the basket and get Mo Bamba the ball there. As Fred's man cuts through, Chris Boucher's man sets a screen to free up Terrence Ross. Ross is a great shooter, so Boucher has to get out on him. This leaves Bamba free to cut to the hole, where only Fred is between him and the basket. Unfortunately for the Magic, the pass is a little off, and Bamba has to pass it out. This allows the Raptors to reset their defense, and now it's Chris Boucher defending Aminu in the post, and that's a bit more of a problem. Here off the screen, Augustine thinks he has room to shoot it. He is wrong. Boucher gets there with a great challenge, blocks the shot. Nice work. And now Norm at the top with a little bit of ball pressure makes two switches, gets out on Gordon to contest the shot. That's nice work by Norm. And now off the turnover, Siakam is already in the backcourt. Aaron Gordon drops it off to the center, Khem Birch, and passing it to a center in transition can be a risky proposition, and we see why as he passes it right to Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, who sends it the other way to Norm, to Davis for the oop. Beautiful play. Now the Magic work it around a little bit until they get Fultz on Siakam. He goes at him, gets the switch onto Boucher. Boucher does a nice job of moving his feet, doesn't go for the pump fake. Then Ross drives, passes it to Fultz. Rondae makes a nice rotation all the way from the low block, then Fred's there for the second challenge. Raptors all over the court on this play. And now as Terrence Ross jumps to pass out of the trap, Terrence Davis jumps with him. Ross can't get the pass off cleanly, and Fred intercepts it. And then when the Raptors trap Ross off the screen, he dumps it down to Khem Birch, and Davis is there waiting just outside the charge circle, takes it right in the chest. Davis been taking lessons from Lowry. And as Isaac gets the ball, he's used to going against bigger defenders who have to give him space. Fred doesn't have to give him that space, and he just takes the ball on the behind-the-back dribble. And this is what I mean when I talk about how Fred invades people's space. Isaac thought he was going to have room to turn there, and he just didn't. Now a bit of ball pressure up top until the Magic work it to Fournier. Fred's right on him. Fournier attacks, but Gasol is there to slow him down, and Fred stays on the play, pokes it away. The ball is loose. The Magic almost gain control, but Fred is there to poke it away again. Omnipresent on the court. This was a defensive beatdown by the Raptors in the second half especially. And you can see how the ball pressure of OG and Fred VanVleet really changed the game on defense. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Raptors defense in this game in the comments.